Alright, I'm gonna show you how I made these cute little ghost cookies. First, you're gonna start off by finding some cookie cutters that you want to use to make these cookies. I honestly recommend the miniature ones, the really small ones. I didn't have any of those. I only had full-size, really big ones, so I used what I had to. First, let's start off by making your dough by creaming the butter and the sugar together, then adding the egg and whatever flavor you want to use. I use almond extract and vanilla bean extract. And then you're gonna add your dry ingredients, including the flour, baking powder, baking soda, etc. Mix that up. So I wasn't really sure exactly what designs I wanted to do, but I knew I was going to use two colors. So I split it into threes, making the base the biggest one, the most with the dough. And I refrigerated those overnight, wrapped individually in plastic, as you saw. Refrigerated them overnight, and then the next day I decided what I wanted to do. I had to kind of shape a cookie cutter I already had into a ghost. It was a bell, and I kind of bent it out of shape and to make it into a ghost. And then I cut a little witch hat out of paper, and then I used a paring knife to cut it out of the dough. And that's what I used to make my little design. You might want to use egg whites to stick everything together. I didn't. I really didn't need to. But to stick the hats to the ghost, I probably should have. And you'll see why in a little bit. It didn't really stick like it should have. But it turned out well. Anyway, after cutting everything out, I then wrapped them up and then refrigerated them again. And then I rolled out my base. And then I added my refrigerated ghost shape to the middle of the base, and then wrapped that in plastic and refrigerated that again. And then the next day I took it out and cut everything while it was still really cold, and that's how it turned out. As you can see, the hat is a little detached from the ghost, but honestly when I baked that just as is, it expanded and it connected, so it was fine. But for some of them I did like smush it down to make the hat like stay on top of the head, and then for some I kind of added a little bit of the base to the middle to make it look like the hat was floating on top of the head. Either way, it was cute. It turned out really well, but do whatever you think is best. I thought it was cute either way. It turned out super cool. This is my first time doing this, of course, and I just thought it was like super cute and a great way to end Halloween. I have a lot more ideas that I'll probably just do next year, but yeah.